Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel today. So what I thought I'd speak about is something one of my friends spoke to me about today. I mean not today, yesterday. And he said to me, he said, "Kevin, you idiot." That's what he said. He said, "Why on earth do you blame yourself that you never see your daughter?" And this is it. Now, the way I got brought up to take accountability for your actions. Now, for those that don't know, there's probably lots of videos on my TikTok and YouTube which basically say why I don't see my daughter. And it's not because I've not wanted to. It's not because I've got a criminal record. I've been abusive. I suffer with addiction. None of that. None of that whatsoever. It's because I got in a relationship with a woman, probably said something a bit stupid that I shouldn't have said when she was pregnant, and her family took the tone of saying, right, you're not going to have anything to do with her. Now my daughter now is 16 years of age. She's almost 17. She's 17 in August. Okay. And the reality, and I've got to face up to this reality, is I don't see her because it's my fault. It's fundamentally my fault. Because the question is, I can say to people, right, I got solicitor letters taken to her, sent to her. I got in touch with her, reached out to her, both of her sisters, Gemma and Zoe, reached out to both of them. Never reached out to her mum and dad. I can't remember her mum and dad's name, to be honest. Okay. And nobody really cared, to be honest, because they didn't want me around. Now, the one thing I didn't do, and this is something I'm going to have to live with as a regret for my entire life. And it doesn't matter what anybody says to me to try and make me feel better. Could be my wife, as you can see, I'm married. Okay. It could be my kids. I've still got to face up to it, and I've got to take the accountability. But I did not take her to court. It's the biggest mistake of my life. Now, I saw a video recently, can't remember if it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, where, I can't remember where it was. And it said that men will always take the easy way out. And I can't dispute with that. I can't dispute that for a single second, because it's right. Men do take the easy way out. I took the easy way out. But I took the easy way out for a reason. It wasn't to benefit me. I've spent near on 17 years punishing myself for something I did. Okay. Now, if a guy was to message me today, I would tell them, do whatever it takes. Even if it means you bankrupt yourself, you lose everything, if you've got businesses, your job, whatever, don't do what I did. Because you will punish yourself for the rest of your life. How my wife to this day still hasn't walked out on me yet, I do not know. I got my kids on a daily basis. Well, specifically 3 of them telling me how much they hate me because I've been so obsessed with wanting to see my daughter. Okay. So the reality is, it's something I should have never allowed to happen, but I did. Now, is there anything I can do now? And the honest answer is no. There's nothing whatsoever I can do because the damage is done. And the main person to blame is not my daughter Amy. Whether she uses TikTok or YouTube, I don't actually know. Because I've never seen her. You know, because my ex has gone out of her way to make sure I never see her. Okay, that has been her one aim for the best part of the last 17 years. But I never see her. Now, before anybody says it, and I will answer the question directly, why would she do that? And the honest answer is I don't know. Because I've always believed you treat people how you want to be treated. That's how I got brought up. You know, that's how my mother and my grandparents brought me up. Treat people how you want to be treated at the end of the day. Now, and I will tell people, and you can go and check me out if you want. I've never committed a crime. I've never been arrested. I've never done drugs. All right, maybe I've drunk a little bit. But I've never got myself in such a state where I've been out of control of myself. I've worked most of my life. Okay, been times I haven't been able to because of medical conditions. Okay, I'm not going to dispute that. You know, people will probably notice me having seizures on camera. I suffer from 3 types of epilepsy. Big deal, who cares? Okay, so the reality is I don't actually honestly know why she's done it. You know, maybe someday somebody can come and tell me. I would appreciate it. But I'll leave it there for now. But for now, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you all again a bit later.